Welcome back, watch fans. We're going to be talking about the Rolex Sky Dweller. The Rolex Sky Dweller. Is this the most undervalued Rolex? Do you need to run out and buy one today? Now, on the screen, we got some cheap examples. These are less desirable white dials. You know how much I hate the white basic dials versus, and again, these get into meteorite. These get into some very interesting materials. Oyster Flex, etc., etc. And I think this actually is a beautiful example. Now, here's what's amazing. Again, on the secondary market, you know, this is all, by the way, these prices are all BS. These watches are dropping faster than Bill Clinton's pants in an Arkansas farmhouse in 1989. By the way, on the wrist, we got the Royal Oak dual time, but this is obviously far superior to the Rolex Sky Dweller day, date, moon, phase. Yep. But what is so amazing about the Sky Dweller? Here's the thing: the Batman, the Pepsi, you know, those things are going for, you know, could be, 15, 16 grand from the Muppet Boiler Room channels, or you can get a Sky Dweller for about the same price. Now, retail, a list price, I should say, is about 15 grand, right? The Pepsi Batman is like 10, right? The Batman is 10 grand. Now, here's what's, I think this is, not do I think, this is, it's acknowledged to be the best Rolex made in terms of, well, complication, the most advanced Rolex complication. What is amazing about this watch? Okay, so you're getting dual times, right? But unlike the GMT, the Pepsi, the Batman, you know, where you have the outside ring, you have the 24-hour thing. Here, it rotates on an inner ring. That rotates, okay? Obviously, you get the little date window, which is, you know, the usual Rolex bullshit. But amazingly, the month, you get the month indicator. You see all those little white dots? Actually, that gets filled in by like a red thing that goes in. I don't know if you can't see it here because I guess it's turned in, but yeah. So basically that's 12, you know, you got the 12 hours, you know, it's 12 months. It all corresponds. So, you know, when it's February, the red dot shows up there, you know, in advance. You know, duh, okay. I mean, that is a pretty sophisticated thing. I don't know of any other watch. I'm not aware of anybody else that's done it. Now, you know, the same punter that actually wrote in, I don't know, this guy, it was the crazy comment. He said something like Rolex Sky Dweller versus the Yachtmaster 2. He said those are, and by the way, this is the Yachtmaster. This is a dumpster fire of a watch. I don't know anybody who's timing yacht races. That's what this is for. This watch is specifically made to time yacht races. It's totally useless. I mean, like for time. I mean, nobody understands how. Nobody ever uses this watch. I mean, I know there's 4 people on the planet who use this for timing yacht races. Everybody else just wears this. I mean, I don't even know who wears this as a status symbol. Unless you're the captain of the the America's Cup winning boat, you should not be wearing this watch. Okay, that's the only person who should be wearing this watch. The captain of the winning America's Cup boat. Everybody else is just a poseur. I bet most of those guys don't even know how to swim. Now, the Sky Dweller, what is the problem with the Sky Dweller? There's one big problem. It's a huge watch. It's 42 millimeter. But look, if you're going to get one of these big 41 millimeter roll eyes, they're all 41 millimeter now. These huge maxi case bullshit sizes. You know what? If you're going to go big, you might as well go bigger with this Sky Dweller, which is 42 millimeter. I had it on my wrist. It was big. It was big. It really basically covers the wrist. And it's a thick case. It's a heavy watch. I think this is a good watch if you weigh like 400 pounds or something. If you're like one of these big fat Americans, if you're like a Texan, something like that from the Midwest, you should get one of these. This is, I believe, a bargain. And you know what? The prices are dropping. You can get these at a discount from the AD. I think you can be able to get this watch probably from the AD, maybe for like 13,000 in certain areas, 14,000. Yeah, a discount. And you know, with the black dial, this actually looks cool. Why? Because the white markers, it's a good look. You get a lot of contrast going on in here. So with the black dial, this looks really good. With the white dial, no, you see, it's the colors they just get faded out. You don't see anything. There's some of these dial colors are not that great. The blue obviously is beautiful. Where's the blue? Look, I don't. This is a low production quality YouTube channel, so I'm not gonna have time to really show you all these colors and you know, waste time here, my valuable time looking for the blue dial. But believe me, the blue one is absolutely beautiful. Let me see. Actually, you know what? Look, I'm gonna go the extra mile for the punters. I'm gonna go the extra mile for the punter. There we go. There we go. We're gonna go the extra mile for the punters. So yeah, I mean, you know, they're trying to get 19 grand. Like these should not be selling for that. 15 grand. I don't know. This might be discontinued. It could be discontinued by Rolex at some point because the case is too big. They're probably gonna have to make this smaller, and that might make these a rare, desirable watch. That's something to really think about. Again, that's a speculation. Would I buy based on that? No, because I mean, I really can't wear the watch. It's just too big for me. But if they reduce it to like a 40 millimeter, I would definitely buy one. I think it's a great watch, and it probably will at some point. So these big cases, you know, they might be a collectible at some point. It's hard to say. They are making a lot of them. They are making a ton of these things. There's no shortage of them. There we go. That's the red dot. You see, that's the calendar going around in time. It's amazing. It's an amazing thing. It's almost as good as a you know, Audemars Piguet Royal Oak Owl. It's almost as good as this watch. Yeah, actually it's better because this is a very durable, reliable watch. You know, I did hear though that, you know, to get the service, that's to go to a special service center because of this complication. So it's a little bit, it could be a little bit problematic at some point. But this is, you know, no question, no, hands down, it's the most sophisticated watch in their range. And if you have the wrist, you should get this watch. Again, not advice. This is not financial advice, legal advice, psychiatric advice, health advice, none of that. Okay. Anyway, look, let me know what you punters think. Leave your vicious and nasty comments below. And by the way, if you want a review of your collection, free watch review, send in your email to brutalwatchreviews@gmail.com and make sure you include the photos or video, whatever you want to show me, and we'll make a review of your collection. We'll say what's good about it, what's bad about it, what could be made better. You know, we don't pull any punches here. You know, this is you know, it's all done with love. That's right, tough love. All right, let me know what you punters think. Make sure you click the like, subscribe button, and we'll see you in the next one.